Good morning. Thank you, Madam Permanent Secretary, and thank you to the Commonwealth of Dominica and all Dominicans that have welcomed us to this beautiful island. Um, as Madam's Permanent Secretary indicated, I am with Engineers Without Borders. My name is Martin Aquino, and I need to give some credit to other agencies and individuals that worked on this document. Um, I should say that much of the booklet was from the publication from the Informal Housing Retrofit and Safe Construction Pilot Project, which was administered in Dominica by the National Development Foundation of Dominica, with the technical input from Safe Shelter Initiative. And I like to emphasize that we need to give credit to USAID, the Building Code OECS, and OAS. Those agencies have been instrumental in the past, and I think that they should, receive the credit that they deserve. The I also would like to give credit to two colleagues from Engineers Without Borders that were here right after the hurricane, Mr. Kevin Hagen and Michael Paddock. They worked hard on this, and they should be back in a couple of weeks to continue the work. So one of our goals is to basically create a standard that will be applied consistently throughout the island to make sure that the construction techniques used will be consistent throughout the different construction sites, be it housing, commercial buildings, or any other type of building, to make sure that we can keep track of what kind of an impact it has in future hurricanes. As you all know, they all vary. They're all not always the same. They come from different directions. So, it is a learning process. It has been just like in earthquakes and other damage type, events. They do vary with the conditions, with the weather conditions, and etc. So again, by having these consistent standards, we can explain to people the reasons why we're using what we're using. It's not just to spend more money or to make them overly, difficult to build, but it's basically to make sure that people understand how everything works together. That, it's not just the roof, but also they gotta work together with the walls and the footing and everything else. Sometimes people think that just by fixing the roof properly, that's gonna take care of the problem, but they forget a lot of times that actually continues to create a bigger problem, because if the walls is not tied to the footing, it's just going to create a bigger problem. So the purpose of the training really is not just to tell them you got to use this type of material, but also explain to them the reasons why we do it this way. And also we want to get feedback from the builders and the homeowners, because they do have the first-hand experience. They lived through it. They built it before. They know the materials that they use. They know the quality, the quantity available. So it's going to be a two-way type conversation. We need their input. We need their information, and hopefully we can help them build better. Again, we'll try to get into some physical examples of how to do it. We'll try to have materials available, and hopefully, with this training, people will be able to be certified, which is critical, because again, we want to make sure that people that are building know what they are doing and why they are doing it that way. So again, with their help, we hope that this training will help everybody to build better housing in the island. Thank you.